Hey, Spaz.
Yeah, we get to quack again.
Mm, I was gonna say I got nothing for you. Suck my nut.
Quack, quack it off. Quack, quack, quack it off. Spaz sits all day and quacks off, then spends his time quacking off. Everyone loves quacking off. Quack, quack, get off.
Randomly one day I'm gonna change that. It's gonna be like heavy death metal, and you're just gonna lose your mind.
Yeah,
But welcome in, everyone. Or whether you're watching live and or later on, welcome into the Quacking Now Show as we have some more roster updates that came out today as we look ahead for the NFL draft declarees and the end of the transfer portal for the winter section. Uh, do consider though hitting that like button really quickly. It doesn't hurt you at all. Doesn't cost you anything. And consider subscribing. Two away, Spaz. Two away
two away.
from the Magic.
We'll get it. We'll
Oh yeah.
we'll
All
get
right.
it
All right.
next week.
So we would really appreciate it. Hit us that 100 number. That'd be great for the first season of the Quacking Off Show. Really good. We'd appreciate it. But Spaz, yeah, we got some stuff to go into. We went over it a lot last night, but there was a lot of news today. Very special news. It made some
Yeah,
duck. This made some duck fans happy. Some not so happy though. That's kind of the funny part. I want to talk about the salty duck fans.
who the fuck is salty over that?
There are some very salty duck fans about this. There really are. There really are. It's amazing how some of these. Let me air quote fans will say this is a bad thing. It's amazing to me. I know. But the big news of the day, I think number one big news is the return of Dante Moore, which we kind of expected.
Yeah. I think after that performance in the Peach Bowl, it was to me the writing was on the wall. You're not ready. You said it leading up. You weren't sure. That game showed that you're just not ready yet. You need to learn to read defenses more. Come off that first look, and and not be afraid to throw it. Not you've got weapons. Throw the ball to your weapons, but also that comes from your OC. So let's hope that Drew Maringer is a little more of a passing OC that knows how to take advantage of his advantages. You're going to have one of the top receiving rooms in the country with Evan Stewart coming back, with Decory in there, with McClellan there. Uh, you got Jeremiah Johnson coming back at tight end. You've got the speedster lot coming in out of California, and you've also got uh, you also got the incoming freak tight end in Harrison that's like 6'7".
Don't we have another receiver too that's been on a mission for like a year coming in?
No, we have
I know that was Perry that was on the mission, but I think there was another receiver we got. But maybe he's on another. He went on 2 years, so maybe he's not coming until next year. I think there was
I
another one. It was new to us that we didn't have to deal with that before, so it was kind of new to us. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
not that I can remember.
Bear,
Oh,
Bear.
Matlin Bear,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah. I was like, isn't there another receiver that's
Yeah,
coming in?
I totally forgot about him.
You see,
Yeah,
it's new to us to have to think, oh, you recruited him 2 years ago or a year ago, but he's not actually on the roster because he's gone. Yeah, I think it's Bear with an A. I think it's AIR. Yeah, but Yeah, I mean, Evan Stewart coming back is a huge one too, because we weren't sure. I was like, we really didn't think he could go to the draft. He'd go undrafted after missing an entire season. So that's a huge addition back into the wide receiver room. Him and DeCorian on each side of the field. Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
And then you were talking Mixon, which a linebacker, which is good because again we talked about linebackers last night. I didn't even have Mixon on my radar to go anywhere or declare. So personally,
Yeah, I didn't even realize until I just saw it. So
yeah, I mean, worst case he would have
but
transferred.
yeah, theoretically he could have.
Yeah, worst case he would have transferred, but he wasn't even on my radar for some reason because he's a starting linebacker. So when you're already you're knowing you're going to be the starting linebacker, you generally aren't going to leave.
No.
What's up, Jackson?
And hopefully Ross Douglas gets this wide receiver guys, gets them rolling this next year. And
I need to tell Jackson he needs to edit his lyrics. Copy paste here. It's Spaz sits all day and quacks off, and Ben spends his time quacking off. Not it's Ben spends his time quacking off. You need to fix that shit, Jackson. But yeah, it was the Dante Moore is kind of the key thing. That's what we've been waiting on to see what Dante Moore would do. We know that he could easily have gone if he wanted to, but we have said this for a month now. It depends on how he finishes the season, how far the team goes. And like you said, that performance definitely, especially with the defense, as we've seen most of the defense is returned. Outside of Thieneman, which we were 50-50 on. Can't blame Dylan Thieneman for leaving for the NFL. Take a shot, do your thing. You know, no issues there. But with Dante Moore coming back, it was I wonder. Hi, Wendell's. Is the bar not busy? Wait, what time? Good Lord, what is it, like 6 in the morning there? 7?
something like
It's
that.
gotta be 7 or 8 in the morning there.
Yeah.
Bar's definitely not open. I don't think they do breakfast over there. Breakfast doesn't exist in fake Australia. Jesus, Spaz. Fucking hell. I'm just wondering, with Dante Moore returning, we know Dante is going to be a starter, and that makes you question the impact of the Raiola pickup. Is he literally going to sit for a year and take a red shirt?
It's called, you have a it's either a red shirt or you have a competent backup, a reliable backup.
Well, yes, yeah. I think of how Dan's used quarterbacks the last couple of years, where he doesn't use the backups, or how he varies the backup usage to keep redshirt available for them if they want to use it. So, like, you'll see him in like 4 games, but then you'll see the other guys 4 games, and the other guy 4 games. That way, no one burns a red shirt. You know.
Yeah.
So I assume this is going to be a redshirt year for Raiola. I'm assuming. I have to assume.
I think it probably will be. He's coming off a broken leg, so you don't need to rush him back. Gives him a year to fully learn a system and all of that. I mean, I suppose if something happened and Dante got injured or something, then then it's a different ball game. Then he's then he has to be used.
Yeah, but then again, still you've got. I mean, Brock Thomas beat out Novosad to be the backup quarterback. Even then, you've got Akili Smith, who was strictly redshirting. Akili Smith was strict redshirt this last season. Yeah, it does make an interesting thing because when Raiola came in, everyone went, "Okay, Dante's gone," and we were like, "I'm not sure." But now Dante's back, but you brought in Raiola, so it's like, or as you say, raviola.
Raviola.
Raviola. We should make raviola shirts.
Yeah.
Raviola for Pasta Heisman.
He won't like that. Well, keep in mind.
No one clip that. Do not clip that. If you do, I will find you. Okay.
So, in theory, Oregon has. In theory, Oregon still has 6 quarterbacks.
Yeah, because we have we'll have Beaver coming in. He's gonna obviously redshirt. And then we have shit. What's his name?
You've got Ryder Hayes.
Yeah, Hayes. That's the one. That's who else.
Akili.
Yeah. Yep.
Dante. Raiola. Brock Thomas. And Mark Weepert. And this update has Raiola on our roster already.
Well, at least they updated. Fuck me.
I was shocked.
Yeah, the updates suck with the roster.
It still says Luke Mocha and Austin Novostad are on here.
Maybe it's because they haven't committed.
That's
why, because they could remove them, so they could come back if they wanted to, if the team takes them back. I'm assuming that's why.
That's just kind of weird.
Wendell's promotes it. Yeah. See, with Duck Green here, I want to see what Akili really could do now. A year at the program, developing weight room, all that stuff. Because he's kind of a slender kid, and raviola shirts with a pasta background. If he comes out like to play his first thing, he throws like a couple picks. I'd be like, "Yep, we're making the shirts."
Right?
What a waste. Well, I mean, let's look at this real quick, just out of curiosity here.
Oh shit, we've got 3 kickers next year now. What the fuck?
All right, Wendell's, have fun in fake Australia.
Tony Graziano's kid, I forgot, is coming in as a kicker. Wow.
Where do you see this potential backup players in, though? This is kind of my thing as we look at the 2026 schedule really quickly, just briefly. Obviously, not everything outside of the non-con. These are out of order. The rest of these are out of order. Boise State. I don't see a backup getting in the Boise State game. Let's just be honest.
Why?
Boise State's good, and they're like our nemesis. They fight hard. Now it is the first game of the year, so maybe it's a little different. But we saw what happened with Chip Kelly. As long as no one sucker punches a Boise State player this time. But it's at home. At Oklahoma State, they picked up a great coach from North Texas, but I think it's too soon for Oklahoma State to, even on the road, to be competitive.
Sorry.
I guess Portland State. That's when you're going to get your backup in.
Yeah, you're going to get your backup in at Oklahoma State as well.
Probably. At least fourth quarter. Portland State easily probably after halftime. You should be able to, if everything's going right, anyways. But then you have at Illinois, at Michigan State, Michigan, Nebraska. Oh, that would be funny to put Raiola in like second half against Nebraska. That'd be funny. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we give you host Northwestern. Yay. Yippee. Fucking hell.
Oh,
and
we gotta go to. Oh, we gotta go to USC and Ohio State next year. Fuck me.
Well, because remember last year we missed Ohio State and Michigan. So yeah, now the revolving door comes around. You know. I would love to go to the Oklahoma State game. But I don't think I'll be able to get up there for that. I would, but I don't think I'll get up there. There'll be a bunch of Duck fans there. Duck fans travel fairly well. The playoffs really fucked us.
Playoffs, they don't travel for shit.
Well, the playoffs really fucked us because they had to go cross country 3 times. That really screwed everyone.
Well, you need which game you need tickets for, Dave? One in particular, or all of them?
All of them. All of them. That's all Dave wants. All of them.
I mean, you could still get season tickets, I believe.
They haven't even gone on sale yet, have they?
Oh, from Michigan, yeah. Yeah, I got.
No, he's a closet Duck fan. Don't let him fool you.
I gotta figure something out for that because I'll be damned if I'm missing Michigan.
But yeah, at Ohio State and at USC is going to be an interesting one. I'd be way more concerned, obviously, at Ohio State than at USC.
Yeah, I think USC is going to be better next year. That'll be an interesting.
Don't give me this USC cope. You sound like a USC fan. Next year's our year.
But I hope that game's later in the season.
It should. USC should be November. I'm assuming Ohio State will be mid-October. But yeah, we don't have the dates for those, so these are going to be spaced out. These are not the official dates for these games. Obviously, there's no dates. So,
Dave, as far as I know, there's not. Due to the fact they're trying to sock a lot of the people for donor money, a lot of people are opting out and just getting individual tickets here and there. Because a lot of donor ticket people got hit with some big upside as far as like 40%. Like their tickets went from $400 to $500. So it's like, yeah, a lot of people aren't happy.
Well, and what was the playoff thing? Something with the playoff with the season ticket holders. It like fucked them, even though it was a home game or something like that.
Yeah, you couldn't get the club access and things like that because it was all reserved for playoff committee and stuff like that. So there was certain sections that if you had tickets there, you had to go get them somewhere else, and you couldn't go into those areas. Just some wacky shit.
Which I guess could be a first year bump in the sense because we didn't know how that would go. We didn't have a home playoff game before. So it was like there was a bit of an adjustment to figuring out how that was going to work.
Right.
This next year is not going to be too easy. I think the good thing is that we host a couple of the rivals, obviously Washington and UCLA. you host Nebraska and Michigan. The road games are not great though. But Michigan State's rebuilding, and then Ohio State, USC. It's not going to be fun.
And Illinois, you don't know what they're going to be next year.
I didn't even mention them because at Illinois will be solid. I think we know that they'll just be solid though. So there's not a lot of room, I don't think, here for the backups generally, unless just one of these games, a couple of these games turn into blowouts outside of the preseason.
I'll be back.
You'll be back? Spaz just rage quit his own fucking show.
No, I gotta go see a man about a hole.
AI, clip that. 10 seconds back. Spaz has to go see a man about a glory hole. That's what I heard. Fuck me. You see what I've been dealing with for 4 years with this man? Holy God. Yeah, thank God no Indiana. Jesus. Okay, I'm not the only one. Everyone else heard it too. Everyone heard the same thing I heard. Okay. Just making sure. I thought he was just going to be like, hey, I got to go piss or something. No. Fucking hell. A horse. Slinging dicks around here. No, Dante coming back though is I think that's huge. And when I said the salty fans earlier online, Spaz was like, "What salty fans?" There were people that have soured since the Indiana game. A lot of people soured on Dante Moore like immediately because they were like, "Well, it looks like the Iowa game again. It looks like the first Indiana game. It looks like those close games." And I'm like, that's not all his fault, but he does have things he needs to work on, for sure. There's no question about that. He needs to his reading is fine. He needs to not panic in the pocket. I think that's the big thing. He needs to learn how to move a little bit better in the pocket and take running lanes when he can. I think that's his biggest thing. That will save him a lot of the hits he takes, sacks, or overthrows, underthrows, misreads. That's the type of thing. That's easy to say as an armchair quarterback over here. That's easy to say. But another year of development, full off season, everything that will help him a lot. Obviously, that's why he decided to come back, because he sees the same thing. So it'll be interesting. But again, I know a lot of people soured on it, and some people are very happy. I'm happy about it. I'm glad he's coming back. Fuck me. Of course, you're going to take an experienced quarterback that literally just went fucking hell, 13-2. You're going to take that quarterback back. I mean, what are you guys talking about? How many? No, Dave, that doesn't mean you have to use the bathroom. That doesn't mean no. He went to go please someone. Spaz is a whore. Can we fix Spaz's camera angle too? I'm gonna make him fix his camera angle as soon as he gets back. I swear to God, this camera angle staring at the ceiling is killing me. Look at this shit. No one wants to look at cowboy stuff. And he's got this sweet duck thing hanging up here and not even showing it. What a waste. You know what I should do when he gets back? I'm going to say I have to leave and walk away for like 5 minutes and leave him by himself. That's what I should do. I'll be like, hey, I got to go please Sam for a minute and walk away. Just leave. Troy, have you tried to make Spaz do anything? This man doesn't listen to anything. He's the one who hit me up for a show earlier. We actually were going to go live about 3 hours ago. He wanted to. And I was like, I'm taking a fucking nap. And he was like, oh, fine. And here he is, bailing out of the show. Quite possibly. If you're in Ohio, especially. I know Troy's not in Ohio. Relax, Troy. Relax. Well, that's why I'll disappear for 3 minutes, literally 2 minutes. You guys then just bombard him with whole questions. If he ever comes back, he might have got murdered for poor services. I don't know. Weird choice of words to say instead of just saying a guy with a prescription to the whole guy. Or a guy about a hole. Oh, perfect. All right. Well, since Spaz is back from rage quitting from the show, Mark has some questions to ask you about holes. Enjoy.
That was that was bad. Yeah. No, I had sewage seeping, so I had to go. I had to run. Old age. It's code for meth. No, not ADHD. Yeah, it worked. It all came out okay. No, the weed guy is he's always right here, really. In theory, I mean, shit. I don't have to go too far for my weed guy. I just go to the store and get what I need for a few days, usually a few weeks. Well, all I know is I'm happy that this team's running it back. A lot of people have said that this team could be dangerous next year, especially if you had most of the returning team coming back, and that's pretty much what we got. I was just listening to some guys on ESPN, and one of the guys said he still thought that Oregon was a year away, and they got to the semifinals. So I think with all these guys returning and whatnot, and hopefully you get a few more pieces out of the portal of what you need. There is the linebacker from LSU. Yeah. I believe he's like the top linebacker in the country in the portal. He just went into the portal today. I think his name is Porter or whatever. But Oregon should be looking at him because he'd be a big addition. If you can get a good, experienced linebacker out of the portal to go with your returning D-line, and what you got on the offense, this team could be very dangerous next year. Very dangerous.
We need another safety, don't we?
No, we got you got.
They did recruit really hard. Yeah, they did recruit really hard at safety and secondary this last season, didn't they?
Yeah, and you've got Nasir Wyatt and uh, not Flowers because he left. Damn. Uh,
Well, Kennedy's gone, right? He graduated technically, didn't he?
no, Kennedy's back.
Is he back? Okay, I hadn't heard anything about Kennedy because I want to give a shout out to Kennedy this season. He had some great plays, and we didn't think he would do much of anything. And Kennedy had some really good plays. So that's great to know that he's back. I can't keep up with the fucking roster and the transfer portal and the recruiting and fuck me, there's too many names. It's difficult. And I drink, so that makes it even more difficult.
I'm trying to
You
find.
Look at the roster.
Oh no, Kennedy is gone. He's a senior.
Yeah,
My
I
bad.
was like, I thought this was his last year. I thought he literally transferred in from 1
But
year.
you've got Dorian Brew,
Who we've barely seen at all, if ever.
you've got Brandon Finney on the one side. You have the other kid that we just got out of the portal. You've got Trey McNutt. You've got Iffy, who played a lot.
Fucking hell, we have a lot of DBs.
Naeem Offord. And Cruz rushing will be a senior.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to finally get in the actual role there.
And you still got Peyton Woodyard that you got from Alabama.
I'm surprised Cruz is going to be coming up as senior. Holy shit.
Yeah. And then you got Nasir Wyatt at linebacker, Mateo, and Tatum. I mean, and Elijah, we'll see. He saw the field some this year, and he'll probably see the field some more.
Yeah, I mean, maybe our secondary isn't too bad. It just depends on who actually steps in to fill those roles. Because,
and you also have the other kid, that you just got in from the portal.
Yeah,
It's a safety. So I mean,
it would have been nice to have Thieneman back, though. It really would have been nice. But I get why he would go to the draft. He was already a good prospect, and then this year helped him out a lot. So I completely get it, and I understand. And I wish him the best. It would have been nice to have had him back, though. That would have been great.
Yeah, that would have been pretty wild.
Yeah, I think Dave's right here too. Dave's right though. It's like just wait till spring, go from there. Like we're coming up to the end. We have a couple more days of news, and that's about it. And then complete dead period.
Dante said, it's vacation time. I need a break.
Right?
That was pretty much what he said at the end. He's like, now that this is over, I need a vacation. It's been a long year.
Well, that's
very taxing.
That's the nice thing is that you have guys like Thomas that have been there. You have Achilles been there a year. You've got Dante coming back now for his third season technically at Oregon. And then you bring in Raiola. Now they can do that off-season team building in a way and get like Stewart back involved. Because that was the big thing with Stewart, especially was people were like, will he feel comfortable coming back into a receiving corps when he hadn't been there for a year? Even though he was going to be the leading returner, will he be comfortable? That was the question. So him to come back obviously says the team stuck together and he was involved in some way or manner or whatever, that he wanted to come back and finish strong. So I think that's positive about the team culture, though. I think that's a good sign.
Yeah,
Spaz's head just exploded. He's like, "What?"
I was just reading.
Don't read; it hurts you.
I know.
Acting like you have great vision now. All of a sudden, look, I can read shit now. Are you looking at Mrs. Spaz like, where's my dinner?
No, she's napping.
No.
God, all of a sudden my insides are fucking flip flopping.
Well, that's what happens when you take a horse dick. I mean, you take, eat something bad,
Wow.
son. All right, well, that ends this on a positive note.
But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and touch base with everybody, and in case people didn't know yet what happened today, and onward and upward, man. This team's going to be powerful next year. I truly believe that we are going to have a shot at running for the Natty next year. I mean, to me, with everything you've brought back and whatnot, the risks involved, it's Natty or bust. You made it to the semifinals when people thought, they might make it in again at the bottom end of the 12 team. But, nobody saw us going as far as we did.
I mean, not until midseason. Even midseason, at that point, I felt confident that we could definitely do it. But going up against Indiana again, I was like, well, at least if we lose there, it's like, okay, you lost the same team twice. Okay, cool, whatever. And the number one team. It's like,
oh yeah, I was gonna bring this up the other day, and I forgot. For those who don't know, Heather Dinich is a big reporter for ESPN.
yeah.
She's their college football insider. She put this out the other day. Big Ten is willing to consider 16-team field for 2026 if the SEC will commit to a 24-team field before the end of 2030. Multiple sources have told ESPN SEC Commissioner Sankey has no interest in committing to that right now. And if him and Big Ten Commissioner Tony Petitti cannot reach a compromise by January 23rd, the field will remain at 12.
Please, just fucking kill me. I don't know why you would want a bigger field at this point when your teams just got fucking knocked out. Miami knocked out 2 of your teams. Why would you want to get a bigger field? Fucking hell.
Yeah,
well,
Green, I think that you've got a couple of people. You've got Jordan Seaton, I believe, is a very big possibility. I can't remember the kid out of LSU, but I'm sure he's the linebacker. I'm sure he's probably interested in it. And can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on with Jurion Dickey? Is he like out in outer space? Did somebody bump his head? The kid's like all over the place.
I think after this long, it's like just let him fly away.
I mean, he's been talking shit, and now all of a sudden he's like, "Go light it up, 5." He was talking about how they were calling him a crash out at Oregon and shit.
I mean, we'll have to do a show special and like look up the worst recruits in Oregon history. I'm not saying he's a bad recruit. He's been injured too, so it's not entirely like his fault. But don't crash out on social media. I don't have a crash out. And Troy, can Ohio State not get eliminated by double digits? Ooh, burn. To Miami, nonetheless. Ooh, it's gotta hurt. That's what you get, Troy, for talking shit. Oh God. This is one of your people's spaz.
Smells like bong water. Yeah, probably does. That's Ohio State for you too. All my friends at Indiana are finding out. Oh.
Oh God.
I just saw this.
What? Spaz doesn't pre-plan for the shows. He just brings on shit on in the moment.
Apparently, Austin Novostad is very close to signing with Michigan to be Bryce Underwood's backup. I don't understand that move.
I don't understand either. Novostad only has like 1 year left. Maybe two, maybe technically two, because he technically redshirted. Technically,
okay,
I guess.
Now I don't know where the fuck this guy gets this, but it's very possible. This guy just posted that Oregon's paying Dante 7.5, which is about what we said.
I mean,
said
I'm not
5 to 7.
I'm not surprised. I mean, if Bryce Underwood at Michigan is getting,
4.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, the numbers we don't know for sure. Someone has information, but we don't know the actual numbers. But
yeah. And Jordan Seaton, the big lineman from Colorado, posted right after Dante committed. He says, "Wait, Moore's coming back?
well, I mean, again, he was considering Oregon to begin with,
right?
So, and Alik Terry's still there, so that helps a lot. Oh, Michigan already has two. Well, Michigan already has two transfer back. Yeah, I noticed that Michigan wouldn't. That doesn't make any sense to me. That would not make any sense.
And that was from Pete Nakos.
Huh? Yeah, that would just not make any sense to me. I mean, I hope Novosad lands somewhere that's good and he can be productive and show himself. But yeah, that's weird.
Oregon has 15 returning starters on the two sides of the ball. 3 were starters from other teams, 2 internal promotions to starters, and 2 to be determined.
Yeah, spring ball will tell us a lot.
Yeah.
Damn, Ripstar is like, answer me.
What? No. Ravioli is coming here. Ripstar, sorry. He's coming to be a backup for a year.
Well, no, they're calling him Gayola. You got it, Gayola.
Yeah, it's 420.
Ravioli. I hadn't heard that before. Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah, it is gay Raviola time. Well, next year.
We're taking over the internet, people. That's why you need to hit that like real quick and hit that subscribe. And we'll take over the internet. We'll take over the college football world right here on the Quacking Off channel.
Yeah, we have better content over here, Ripster. It's all right.
We actually talked to the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
We actually engage with our people. Yeah,
They're
yeah,
getting aggressive.
he's on campus. Everything I've heard, he's here. He signed. He basically signed two different deals. He signed a deal if he was going to be the starter, and he signed another deal uh, if he was going to be the backup. Obviously, he's not going to get as much, but he agreed either way. He knew Dante hadn't made his decision yet, so they told him, "Sorry, what was up?" And they gave him two options.
Well, and we just said that earlier too. I know Ripstar wasn't here. It is obviously when he came in, he knew there was a 50-50 chance you might have to do the Dante Moore move and be a backup / redshirt and learn, or compete for the starting job.
He's
And
taking the
it's-
Dante role.
yeah, it's good enough for him. He was like, that's fine. That makes perfect sense. He's seen what Oregon has done with quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And he said, cool. I that's all I can put it to. Why would he take a back? Because Nebraska sucks. Nebraska sucks.
Yeah. I mean, Nebraska doesn't have an offensive line. Let's look at this again. Oregon's offensive line
Is pretty good. Pretty good.
Is returning, is also fairly young, I believe.
Well, I mean, but Poncho coming back at center to control. Poncho coming back at center to control the line is huge. That's huge.
Okay, so I'm not exactly sure on all of these because I forget who's all. You've got Zaire Addison is a freshman, so he'll be a sophomore. Bhutan will be a junior. Devin Brooks will be a sophomore. Fox Crater will be a sophomore. Allen will be a junior. Iuli's a senior next year.
Yep.
Poncho's a senior next year.
Yeah.
Moala's a junior. And Rogers will be a senior.
Yeah. And then you've got your recruiting classes that you brought that you're bringing in.
Wilson left, but you've still got you've got a couple that you have recruited and
potentially Seton. Potentially Seton release coming in.
If he comes in, so well, I don't think he'll slide far. I was listening to the guys at ESPN, and they're like, they commended him. They said this was probably one of the smarter moves of the younger quarterbacks in the last decade. Instead of taking that money and running unprepared and not ready, this guy's going to take another year, which should give him the opportunity to become better so that when he comes in as that first year quarterback in an NFL team, he's not as underdeveloped. He's got more upside behind him.
Yeah, there was a number range. I think it was I can't remember who it said. I think it was like the PFF show or whatever. They said the PFF grades for the NFL go off of like 24 to 26 games, and Dante's at like 20 to 22 or something like that. Yeah, he's under their actual grading criteria, so it's kind of hard to tell. So he needed maybe needed some more games also for the NFL to really predict him or something like that. I mean, I don't know how true that is. They're a PFF guys, so I'm going to trust their knowledge of that better than me. It was just an interesting little input.
I mean, that doesn't make matters easier. You still could end up there next year. So
Getting torn apart over here.
what am I? It's because he doesn't want. Yeah, he probably doesn't want to. You fucking dork.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, would you want to go to the Jets or the Raiders? No, not at this point.
Would you want to go to the Jets or Raiders right now? Come on.
The Jets never, but the Raiders right now, no.
I mean,
I would take the Raiders over the Jets, but yeah, the Jets just have
neither
a
one
star.
has a very good offensive line.
No,
And so what if
But-
you're?
but the Jets just have a history of just wrecking quarterbacks.
Yeah, if you go to, let's say, you're 8 to 10 next year in the draft. Okay, that 8, 9, 10 team picking in the draft could be a Pittsburgh, a team like Kansas City, who had a lot of injuries this year. Granted, if you went to Kansas City or whatever, you're probably not starting, but that wouldn't be a bad spot to go to sit behind somebody like Mahomes for a couple of more years. I mean, that's the chance you've got. I mean, a team like Green Bay next year could be crappy.
True. I mean, let me do addressing this. The OC and DC went to head coaching jobs. They just elevated from within. So there's no real change. So the players already know the people there and trust them. That's why you stay. You're not bringing
you
in.
pretty much you're pretty much probably not changing much in your systems with those being moved up. You're probably running a lot of the same schemes and offensive plays and maybe defensive sets. Might be a few little wrinkles here and there, but it's not like you're bringing in two totally new systems.
Yeah, that's the whole point. It was like stuff will change a little bit, but the overall of the systems will change, will be the same. The core fundamentals. I mean, stuff is going to change, but you know the people already. Hampton's been there. Maringer's been there. Dante's known them for a couple of years now, so he trusts them. That's kind of a big thing. You trust the people and the process and the system, and Lanning obviously is there. That's kind of the big thing, is trust of the whole system. You leave, you go to the NFL, brand new everyone and everything.
Right. And if you go to the Jets, you're doomed. Your career's over before you even landed.
It's better than the Bears. I shouldn't talk. I don't even know what's going on in the NFL.
The Bears are in the semis right now, so I wouldn't be talking too much shit.
I just want to talk shit to Troy. He hasn't posted in a while.
What?
Mrs. Spaz, he already took care of a horse earlier. Calm down. Tell Mrs. Spaz we're doing a show. Tell her to be professional.
Is this another one of Adam's fucking altars?
This is the aggressive, non-flirtatious one.
It's an aggressive stalker.
Oh, Spaz took care of that earlier when he went off camera for like 5 minutes.
No, it's a good move. Yeah, both guys were already coordinators, so
Yeah, and they've been there. Dante's known them the whole time, so I think it's that trust.
SYBAU. Oh fuck. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't
I don't
sound
know what that is either, so I don't know what that is either, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't neither.
Oh, is that arena? Is that like arena football? Or is
Yeah,
that one of the? Or is that
that's
one of
where
the not XFL, but the national whatever the fuck it is, American Football League or whatever it is?
got it. No, Dallas Renegades is where Neuheisel went.
Oh, okay.
He's coming out of the booth or out of the studio, and he's going back to the sidelines. He
My
got tired
God.
of Fox
He's on CBS.
or CBS, whatever one.
Yeah, he's on CBS.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
right, because he does the CBS studio show sometimes.
Yeah, thank you. UFL, thank you. I could not think of the term. I was like, not XFL.
Yes, I pump my own gas. What? Oh, hold on.
I got 2 times in one show. Fucking Spaz walks off camp. Rage quitting. I am rage quitting this thing.
Just a minute.
Oh, there's this horse. There's this horse in the background. You just saw him, people. You just saw his horse. Let's see what happens. Oh. Yeah, let's see what action goes on here. Let's watch the action take place. Spaz gets all slathered up.
What?
What? Nothing.
No, somebody was at my door.
You know, it looked like they were in your house.
Yeah, he is now.
What things are happening right now on this live stream? If this doesn't get us to that 100 sub mark, I don't know what will. So do hit that like button real quick, everyone, if you haven't. Really do. I'm serious. It doesn't hurt you. It's free. Do it. And then consider subscribing. We appreciate it. As Spaz finishes up some dealings with a guy with a giant horse in his pants.
Hey, yeah, it's
Thanks what?
what?
Thanks.
Thanks, what?
You can also
Trying
hit
to
the
get-
you can also hit the thumbs down. It helps the algorithm. It's fine.
Yeah,
too. You
it
can
was
also hit
the
that.
algorithm.
Yeah.
I can't help it when people show up at my door and I'm not expecting. It happens.
That
It's
doesn't
called
sound like
live streaming.
That doesn't sound like a very professional business.
What?
What?
You're not making any sense, sir.
People just arriving at your door unannounced. I thought you were supposed to give a notification for these types of things.
Right?
Thanks, what? Appreciate it. Hit that thumbs down. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hit that thumbs down.
Hold on.
God damn it, Spaz. Fuck's sake. He's the one who wanted to do this show. I didn't really want to do this show earlier. I was like, I want to take a nap. But he wanted to do it, so here we are. Now I'm dealing with this. You see what I've been dealing with for 4 years? Fucking hell. Anyways, yeah, we do appreciate everyone being here, though. Is that legally required to have pants on when the DoorDash gets there? I don't think it is. Our DoorDash around here just fucking drops shit at the door, knocks, and runs away. If they even knock. Whenever we order DoorDash, half the time it's just there, and we're like, oh, hey, they delivered it. The question is, should the DoorDash driver have pants on when they deliver the food? That's the question. Jason, you are... I don't know if you know what show you're in. Obviously, it's the Oregon show. The season is over. The season of mourning. That's true. Either way, that is true. Bust out the cameras. What champion? Yes. Trust me, none of us here that have been here, like myself, that have been doing this for 4 or 5 years now, and Spaz was like 3 to 4 years. None of us are more upset about this than anyone else. We're just as upset. It's like, trust us. We can sit here and laugh now as it's over, but it doesn't make any year any easier to lose in certain fashions and never accomplish the ultimate goal. Fucking hell. It's terrible. I don't know where Spaz went. If he's not back in about a minute, I'm just going to rage quit this bitch. Because he might be making a porno in the background for Pornhub himself. And God, I do not want to know about it or see it. Oh. If I had a vomit button, I would press it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I agree. Like last night, it was like, you know what? Every year is progression, a better one more win per year. You walked away with your first ever, granted, due to prior conference affiliations, but you walked away your first ever Orange Bowl win. You got a trophy, technically 2 playoff wins. I mean, at the same time, I'm not going to complain about the season. It just sucks losing the way you did. That's kind of the thing that hurts. At least it was to literally the only undefeated team and the number 1 seed. So at the same time, at least you can kind of get that way. That's not cope or anything, but at least that was something you could take away from the season as a positive. So that's kind of how I have to look at it. I'm not a delusional fan. So we'll just have, he's so much better. Oh, I was about to rage quit this bitch if you didn't finish that Pornhub video.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Things happened that unexpectedly.
DEA is about to be there in a little bit.
What? BA what?
The DEA.
Oh, no.
They're watching this live stream from like a block away going, move. That would, this stream would fucking blow up if that happened.
No, it's funny because where I used to live, I was on social media earlier, and where I used to live a few years ago, they had the SWAT team up over the curb with the street completely blocked off, and they're like yelling into the apartment, "Come out with your hands up!" And I was just like, somebody was in their car, stopped. They couldn't go anywhere, so they were like recording it, and shit. You could hear it all. I was like, wow. I'm glad I don't live there anymore.
Yeah, thank God. I've never lived in a place where I've had like a lockdown situation like that, because I would immediately be like, does that break the lease clause? Can I get out of here? Thank God.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. What? It's a couple things happened. I had somebody show up that I wasn't expecting, and I
As
got
as
the
long as what hits the thumbs
butt
down
squirts.
or the
So
likes. And did you say butt squirts?
yeah,
No. And Green, you're wrong. That guy. Well, the visitor is definitely drained now. Hence the butt squirts from Spaz.
oh Jesus, yeah,
All right, this shit's gone off the fucking rail.
yeah, it's off the rails.
This is supposed to be like 30 minutes
It
or
was
something like
only
that.
intended initially, I think, for 20 minutes, anyways, 20, 30 minutes, and here we are an hour.
Yep, exactly. That's what I was
Nothing like passing my day away. That's good. Excuse me. Ugh.
like.
So yeah, we're excited. One more win. Yeah, 2 away. We've gotten one more each year. We've gotten further each year. Do we get to the title game next year?
We'll see. I'm not making. Wait. I'm not. What? We're not going to do this way too early predictions. That's
No.
just bonkers.
No, but I feel confident. I feel a little more relaxed and a little more confident going into next year now. Now that we don't have to totally rely on ravioli.
Yeah, if Moore hadn't come back next year would have been very interesting. But with Moore back, I feel at least more comfortable with the two at the helm in Poncho and Moore. I feel a lot more. Yeah, Lamar went to the dark side. I know.
Yeah.
He went back home, quote unquote, and to Washington.
Yeah, he's from Lake Stevens, so.
Yeah, I know. But I was like, Lamar, no.
Oh well.
Is what it is. I guess
Enjoy getting ran over next year by your former comrades.
I think there's some things that we don't know behind the scenes. That's why he left. Because next year he would have been easily top, the second or third running back. Maybe that's why, but also I think he sees the depth, and he knows that he would have probably been pushed out or further on the depth chart.
I've heard from inside sources that a lot of the guys that have left, a lot of them were basically they were told that there wasn't going to be really any spots for them going forward.
Yeah, I think that's part of it too, because we have the the roster adjustments, and the numbers, and again, I think you see the depth now, and I think people inside the building know way more, obviously, than we do. And I
Right.
think a guy like Lamar, as good as he is, said, "I don't see where I'm going to fit." Finally, because I mean, for fuck's sake, in the Peach Bowl, it was it was the guy who was in the transfer portal, for fuck's sake.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like Adam's been in the transfer portal all year.
Adam's in the transfer portal for every team he's a fan of. Fucking bandwagon bitch. I know, Adam, you shouldn't be on the show. You should have been on the show if you had been here like an hour ago.
Yeah, because we're ready to quit this fucker. We just
Spaz has rage quit twice already to go suck off guys at the door.
Yeah, buddy.
He didn't deny it. Clip it.
All right. Well, yeah, I was actually hoping Harris or was it Harris that played in the bowl game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Harris.
Yeah,
He was already left for Houston.
Yeah. So,
but we got, again, Riggs will be back next year. So Hopefully
And
he can stay
we
healthy.
got that freshman out of Texas coming in.
I think you mixed them. You mixed them. Lott is out of Texas, and the other kid, the running back's out of California.
Might be, yeah.
Yeah, I think earlier you said Lott out of California, but Lott's out of Texas because his dad went to Texas, and he chose Ducks over Texas. Lott's the athlete, and it's the other guy, Darian or something like that. I think is the running back out of Cal.
Darian Hill.
I think something like that. Something like that. He's a 4 to 5 star running back or whatever. So he's out of California. I don't know. I don't think it's Is it Modern Day or is it another one?
I think it's Modern Day.
I think so. Yeah, Lott will either be a wide receiver or a DB. Definitely, he's special. I think Lott is just listed as an athlete. I think technically, but he'll be a wide receiver or definitely a DB. One or the other.
Hudson Lewis is also another receiver that's coming in.
Ooh, that's a name we haven't heard much about at all.
Kendra Harrison, tight end out of that kid's going to be a stud.
Oh yeah, Harrison. That's right. That's why I say it's hard to keep up.
Oh yeah, we got our friend coming in at linebacker.
Troy Dye. About him. Troy Dye's coming back from the NFL.
No. Our social media blaster, Tristan Phillips.
Oh, we gotta get Tristan back on here and ask him about how what it's like before spring ball. We gotta get Tristan back on the show. I should I'll hit him up tonight or tomorrow and see if he can come back on next week sometime and do a little what it's like being at Oregon.
Manuel Ahancho, who's a lineman. You got Bear. You got Tony Cumberland, who's on the defense. Tredarian Bell, that's the running back.
There it is. Yeah, that's what it is. I was like, I don't even remember what I said, but Bell. That's out of California.
You've got Hudson Lewis. I think he decommitted, though. Then you've got Tank Jones, Jet Washington, Harrison.
Oh, fuck me, Jet Washington. How did we forget about Jet Washington?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, he's a safety.
You got Devin Jackson, Devon Benjamin, Hampton, Tommy Toffee, who is at the Polynesian Bowl. We're solid. This team is going to be solid.
I think we'll be fine. Depth was the biggest concern, but that's it. With the recruiting and the portal, I think it'll be just fine. Especially with, like we just talked about, the whole point of the show was Dante Moore coming back, Evan Stewart coming back, and Mixon deciding to come back for linebacker. Which, again, he wasn't even on my radar to leave, but knowing that he is coming back, I think we're looking like they've shored things up. Yes, Adam. Yeah. I think it'll be all right. It'll be all right. I think every fan base of every team does this every year. In the transfer portal, everyone's like, oh hell, especially when you lose like basically 30 guys into the transfer portal. Everyone is like, uh-oh. But if you built the team the right way and bringing in these guys, you've got others to fill in. So I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be all right. I'm not going to sit here and panic or freak out like some people do online. We aren't here for clicks. We're not here for just clicks and stuff, We're here just to bring you the information as we can. And but we do appreciate you, again, hitting that like button and subscribing as we hit the 100 mark.
Did we?
No, I don't know, but I'd love to see it. That would be amazing.
98. God
YouTube
damn it.
YouTube doesn't update you on the spot. So, but yeah, if you haven't, most of the people watching now are subbed up and all that. So we're just gonna work our magic and do what we do. But
That's
Spaz,
right.
final thoughts, quick on the what you see out of the portal, good things, bad things, and
S-
yeah,
So far, I'm happy. I'm pleased. We're, you know, uh, we didn't have to go super heavy because you want to rely on some of your depth. You lost a little bit, but you also want to rely on some of your key vets. And this team's going to be older next year. They're going to be more experienced. Uh, they're going to be older in depth as far as the major positions. So I think they're going to be all right.
you.
I'm pleased.
I was like, you picked a bad time to stop talking while I'm doing a refill. It was a bad time.
Sorry.
No, I agree.
Yeah, Benson's gone. He was a senior.
Yeah,
He was a 1 year rental.
It sucks. Benson was arguably the MVP this year in a way.
I think he's going to get a day 2, maybe day 3.
I could see him like 4th round.
Yeah, I could see him late 3rd, 4th round, possibly.
Yeah, I could see him 4th round. Yeah, somewhere in that range. Maybe 5th at worst, early 5th.
Yeah, I don't see him going beyond.
He'll get a shot. He showed himself this year really well. After the spring game where he dropped that ball, we were like,
yeah,
ugh, but it seemed to just be jitters. And he came on strong. So yeah, he's gonna get a shot for sure. I think
3 months away. I'm ready for spring ball. Let's go.
I know. But I think you nailed it. I think you nailed it well though. We're starting to see the depth come up from recruiting classes, Dan's plan and the staff as to looking ahead, not just looking at year by year. They're looking like 2 years in advance to go recruit here, but fill in the holes year by year as needed.
Oh no.
No. We're not doing shots.
Troy, did that New Year's Day beat down cause you to go in remission? To relapse?
Shot. But yeah, no, I think the staff has done a really good job under Dan, and I'm not as concerned now when you first think about how many people left, but now you look at it more in depth and see the amount of players you have and guys coming back
and the
still.
type of players that you've got coming in.
Exactly.
Look at the size of some of these incoming freshmen. They're not small guys like Oregon's used to getting. These are guys coming out of high school that are already college sized, a lot of them.
Well, exactly. And then you get them, if you can get them in early January or already there, they get in the training program.
Yeah.
So
classic example, Tony Cumberland has been in Eugene for over a year now. Played at Willamette High School in Eugene last year, and he's been in on a lot of team meetings. He's probably been lifting with the team and working out. So, guys like that are going to be ripped.
Yeah, I think the training program is the most important thing. Final question here. Let's do this, and we'll wrap it. How high does Betcher go? Oh, that's an interesting question.
Second
round,
late second, maybe early third.
Yeah,
I don't think he drops below that.
I'm somewhere in the same range, somewhere late second to it depending on how the teams fall in trades. That's the thing with the NFL draft. You can trade. So if a team needs someone or doesn't need someone, whatever. So
yeah, I boofed your tincture.
Worst, absolute worst, I would say early fourth, like first round of the fourth
Yeah.
at worst. But I'm gonna go mid second to mid third, somewhere in that range.
And he could surprise people. He could rise up that board at the draft combine. So that's going to be key.
Well, he's going to the Senior Bowl too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, he has a shot to just continue to show off.
What will you look up the date of that?
The Senior Bowl.
Yeah,
Is it still the Reese's?
I think so.
That will be. Oh no, it's the Panini Senior Bowl now.
Oh,
I just searched it. It's a Panini now. It is going to be January 31st.
fuck me.
Saturday, January 31st. On the NFL Network.
That means I won't be able to get him up here. Fuck. It's the same weekend of my shows. God damn it.
Oh God. Bobby is going to be there.
Rains, it fucking snows. Fuck. Well,
we'll see. We'll see. After the Senior Bowl, we can work on that. You know, they got to do what they got to do, right?
yeah.
They can't. You know, they don't control the schedule, so it's like. By the way, really quick. While we're here, before we get the fuck out of here, let me do this real quick. I didn't have it set up, so I'm doing it. It'll take 2 seconds. Do check out the merch here for Price Betcher. Go help them out there, and it's in the chat there. So you guys click that link. It's a good way to find some merch and help them out. We're not affiliated with them. We don't get anything from it. It's more for your own pleasure. Doesn't help us at all, but you know, we like to support. So,
But if you donate to our cash apps, I can get a bottle of booze.
football season's over. You don't need it. Well, you need it for basketball season. That's right.
But hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Didn't expect to go an hour and a half, but
Fuck no. I gotta cook dinner still.
yep,
I don't have a wife. I'm the house bitch.
yep.
Assholes. Next Tuesday, we will be back here for the After Dark show, a special After Dark on a Tuesday night.
1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour set to recap the national title game. So hopefully we'll see you all then. Other than that, unless some news pops up, we're going to get the fuck out of here. But Spaz, as a special outro, because once again, we cannot win a national title.
Our team sucks.
Thanks, everyone. Have fun.
Every week your team sucks. Every week we let you know we are here to make fun of you.